The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 6.
70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Go.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. The Bucs have it. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
On the ready. Down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Set.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Over the top, he's got it. Kadarius Toney. Touchdown. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
On the jump.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattler. 18 rattler. Get up.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 25 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Lion. Go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Taking off. Yeah. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
On the ball now.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Set go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Bucs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
79 Bronco. Ready.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. Ready. Warrior 70. Go street. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Oh, yeah.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready. Set it.
So after 1, 14-7 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll look underneath here and find Wright. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Vikings. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go.
They send the tight end in motion.
Check go.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Tony.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And that is incomplete. Justin Simmons with the good defense on that one to break it up.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
That's taken in, and he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Checking it down, this one is caught, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To the air once more is McCarthy. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. And he's going to be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Carlson's kick is good. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Got it. Ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They bring Chase in motion.
Ready.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
79 Bronco. Here we go.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open, middle of the field, he's got his receiver. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Panther 11. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On the double.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to be 3rd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws...
And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Vikings. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Set. Cup 19. Set, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
Trap 60, trap 60.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
19 Lions. Set up.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And I think after that last sack, we're going to see a little bit of a change in strategy by the offensive coordinator. He decided to go empty. There's no one in the backfield to help with the offensive line, pick up blitzes, and even if you have some opportunities downfield, you got to protect the quarterback first.
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Set up.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield,
Let's go.
hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Set.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout.
Come on.
Third down, 3 to go.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready?
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60. Ready?
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Go.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hut.
They'll look to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Bronco 80. Shot alert, shot alert. Hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. And finally, they bring him down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Set.
This throw right side is caught by Hill.
Let's go.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Check, Bobcat. Ready.
They'll try and run for it.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Set up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one caught by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. He'll be bogged down. Short pickup to the 25.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He puts it up, and it's caught. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Buccaneers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Hill. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Now.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Vikings. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Vikings will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here, and his guys will have it to start the 4th. Time has run out here in the 3rd quarter.
Come on, set. 60 Maverick.
Tony, the man in motion. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again, another catch. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Second and a yard.
Set up.
Tony, the man in motion.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. That pass caught right side by Tony. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 18. Set up.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. This one caught at the 4.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first.
Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rattler. 8 curve 19. Curve 19. Chap 60. Chap 60. Ready.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Lion. Come on.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
60 Bison, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
It is 2nd down and 5.
70 Lion. Here we go, set. Hut.
A throw taken in by Tony. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bob. Set. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Tampa. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
I mean, you talk about a potentially game-changing play. I mean, that's a big one right there. They've just lost the lead. It's a tie game late. And he takes the kickoff and nearly springs it the distance.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's second down.
Here we go.
They'll stick to the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready. 18, Pioneer.
Tony, the man in motion.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Tony. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
Let's go. 79 Bronco.
They'll send their tight end left.
Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Passing right side, and Chase has it. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1 and a 2. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's first down.
Warrior 70. Come on. Set. Dragon 60.
Slot receiver, headed right.
Hut.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense.
Okay,
they have
ready.
1 remaining. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll run here. Now, 2nd and 4.
Ready?
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to win the game. So a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's gotta have. And he has missed this one. No good. So overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets one possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. His throw left side is complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
18 rattler, 18 rattler. Ready, ready?
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So as this game's gone on, Mike, this secondary is just continuing to learn, continuing to remember all the different looks this offense has thrown at them. And now it all pays off. Start of overtime, they see one that they recognize, and they jump it, and now they set up their team with a chance to win it here in overtime.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Ready? 19 Lion. Street. 7 Pirate. Ready?
Now faking the give. This one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Mike, so think about the spot this defense found themselves in. They know they've got to come up with a stop or a big play somewhere or this game's over. And what do? They go out and get a huge turnover to give their offense the ball and a shot to win this game.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Last thing, 19. Here we go. Go.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Let's go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it. Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Go! Hey, smash!
Two minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready? Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Buffalo 18. Check go.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. 18 rattler. 18 rattler. Ready, ready?
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. Here's a run going left. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
On the double. Set up. Set up. Set. Tempo. Set. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Now he'll run.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7.
Set. Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll take off again.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he going to just throw that one away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
3rd and 5.
19 Lion. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
60 Bobcat.
To throw is McCarthy. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So it is a